At 10:15, we got number 25 BYU, who's 3-0, traveling to Colorado, who's 2-2 in the last game of the day. BYU favored by 7 points on ESPN. Bear Bachmeier's gone 42 of 65, thrown for 518 yards, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. LJ Martin's had 40 carries for 342 yards and a touchdown. And Chase Roberts has had 11 catches for 185 yards and a touchdown. Caden Salter's gone 48 of 72, thrown for 565 yards, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Also leads his team on the ground with 33 carries for 154 yards and 3 touchdowns. Sincere Brown's had 7 catches for 203 yards and 2 touchdowns. Colorado's 8-4 against BYU all time. Last 3 games against BYU, though, from 1981 to 2024. BYU hasn't won at home since Colorado hasn't won at home since 1947. Been a long time for the Buffs. Obviously, Colorado is just dead. Like, you're talking about college football playoff picture. Technically speaking, if they went on a run, they won 8 in a row, they could get in. But, like, they're not going to win 8 in a row. Like, let's be so for real. If you pulled off a miracle and beat BYU, you know where you go next week? You go to Arizona. That's not good. I mean, that's not a great thing if you're Colorado. You know where you go after? You play TCU. And then Iowa State, like Texas Tech. Like, it's the worst schedule of all time for the Buffs. Like, they're a bad team this year, but like they also drew like all the best teams in the Big 12. It's like ridiculous how awful Colorado's schedule is to try and like get to a bowl game. BYU, on the other hand, these next couple weeks are going to be big, right? They play BYU this week. The next game they play out is against West Virginia. This is a great get ready for a absolutely hell stretch that starts at the end of October and goes till the end of November. They play all 3 biggies. You're talking about playing Utah, you're playing Texas Tech, and you're playing Iowa State. Also, in that stretch, you also play TCU. So you're talking about all of the ranked Big 12 teams currently, and also a team that just dropped out of the top 25 because they lost to another ranked Big 12 team. So again, BYU goes through a hell stretch. This is a great get ready. A lot of BYU's team is how their season's going to go is going to ride on their defense, right? It's ride or die defense, right? Bachmeier has played fine, but again, 518 yards through 3 games is not wowing anyone. It's not surprising anyone. What is surprising people is they've allowed like 16 points through 3 games. It's been ridiculous. Through the first 2 games, they allowed like 3. Their defense has been locked in. Now, have they been playing elite competition? Absolutely not. You're talking about Stanford and East Carolina is probably the best team they've played so far. And East Carolina put up 13 points. And now BYU's offense looked pretty solid against East Carolina. So I think it's going to be really interesting. This is a great chance for BYU to continue to grow, right? That you're playing actual Power 4 football teams outside of Stanford. They haven't really done that yet. Colorado and West Virginia aren't good, but they're great like opportunities to get better. Like, you got to keep getting better if you're BYU because, again, you hit a rough stretch. End of October is going to be an absolute demon stretch where you have to go 2-2 in it. You have to beat 2 of those 4 teams that I listed. I think BYU can do it. I think BYU is the much better football team in this matchup. I do not understand how the spread is only 7 points. Colorado is not a good football team. Now, Salter has the talent, unfortunately, as a quarterback to be good enough to just keep Colorado somewhat in the football game. That is what's scary about this game. I don't think he can do that against this BYU defense, though, because it is very, very good this year. I like the Mormons. Give me the Cougars to win, and I like the Cougars to cover on the road.